Welcome to the Taking Leadership to Heart program. I so respect and admire you for wanting to do better and for prioritizing the development of your leadership skills. And I'm honored to go on this journey with you. I'm guessing that you're anxious to put a plan together that will get you where you need to go, which is awesome. But first, I want you to start by building 4 foundational pieces for this journey. After watching this video, you will have access to the Module 1 worksheet titled Setting Yourself Up for Success. Please take time to complete this worksheet before our first coaching session. The worksheet will guide you through these following 4 steps. The first step is defining your goal. Second, being crystal clear on why you want to achieve these goals. Why is this meaningful to you? Third, uncovering your core values to align with your goals. And fourth, what actions are you committed to take to achieve your goals? First is setting your goals. Begin with the end in mind is one of the 7 habits of highly effective people from Stephen Covey's best-selling book. In the first part of the Module 1 worksheet, you will start with one of our most important steps, to slow down and take time to think about the overall goal, the ending. Visualize what becoming a better leader will look like for you. If you can become this kind of leader, if you assume you cannot fail as a leader, what courageous goal would you allow yourself to have? What would you and your team be able to achieve? The second part of the worksheet is gaining clarity on why you want to achieve this goal, why these goals are meaningful to you. We are all motivated in 2 ways, towards what we want and away from what we do not want. Some go to the gym because they want to achieve a healthy body. Others go to the gym because they don't want to feel tired and sluggish. I want you to apply the toward and away strategies to create a powerful sense of motivation that will help keep you on track no matter what distractions come up. Imagine the best case scenario of what will happen. Who will you become? How will you feel if you achieve your goal? Next, imagine the worst case scenario of what could happen. Who will you become? How will you feel if you do not achieve your goal? The third step is uncovering your core values. Your core values are essentially what is important to you, what you stand for. They guide your way of being, your actions, and behaviors. It's easy to romanticize what you should value, but knowing and accepting what you do value takes effort, and it's uniquely you. In the third section of the Module 1 worksheet, I will be asking you to begin the process of uncovering your core values. That effort is worthwhile because living and leading in a way that is aligned with your core values results in greater fulfillment. That sense of satisfaction that comes with being true to who you are. When you are clear about what you value, you can act and make decisions based on who you are, rather than who you think you should be. This is where emotional intelligence comes in. You use your emotional intelligence kind of like a filter to implement your core values. For example, when I was considering making a major career transition in my own life, I was guided by my core values, those things that I stand for, which for me includes courage, challenge, growth, curiosity, creativity, empathy, and connection. These are the things that matter most to me. I needed to have the emotional intelligence to align my actions with my values. I needed self-regard to know my strengths and weaknesses. I needed my interpersonal skills to ask the right people for support and advice. I also needed my independence to question suggestions from others and to make the best decision for me. And I needed my impulse control skills to reflect before making a final decision. Because your core values really represent the essence of who you are, gaining clarity on what those values are takes time, and it's best done through a discovery process rather than by choosing them from a list. So in addition to the Module 1 pre-session worksheet, I will also be providing you with a post-session worksheet for Module 1 to help you take a deeper dive into gaining further clarity on your core values and to start thinking about how you want your values to show up in your leadership style. The fourth part of the Module 1 pre-session worksheet focuses on the actions you are willing to take to achieve your goals. It's not enough to know what you should do. You must put it into action. Imagine the actions you need to discipline yourself to achieve your goals. For example, making time to attend the group coaching sessions and taking time to complete the worksheets and exercises. Imagine yourself taking all these actions. See yourself having the discipline to take these actions consistently. Also, what distractions can you imagine will keep you from taking these actions? Be honest with yourself. What are your go-to excuses? Acknowledging these roadblocks will allow you to strategize ways to prevent them from getting in your way of achieving your goals. For example, one of the actions I recommend you take during this program is daily journaling. I personally struggled with journaling for years. I wanted to journal and intuitively felt it would be good for me, and yet I couldn't get myself into a regular practice. I had read that it's good to put your thoughts down before going to bed, but in the evening I was too tired and usually skipped journaling. That's excuse number one. I also read that taking time in the morning to journal was a great way to start the day, but for me, I was always too anxious to get my day started. That's excuse number two. I needed a way around my excuses, a way that would work for me. So I bought a small journal that fits in my purse. I carry it everywhere. During my week, I often find myself with those few minutes of time, like when waiting in the doctor's office or when I only have 5 to 10 minutes between meetings. During those times, I now pull out my journal. With that strategy, I found a way to journal regularly for just 10 to 15 minutes a day. Reflective journaling can be an incredibly effective tool to support the achievement of goals. Research has shown that the practice of writing down your thoughts and ideas is markedly more powerful than just thinking about it in your head. When you want to make changes in your life, change comes from doing things differently. Journaling will increase your awareness of how you currently do things and provide a clarity about the different choices that are available to you. I will be providing content summaries, thought questions, and exercises that you can print out and tape into your notebook as a guide for journaling throughout this program. I hope that you will consider incorporating journaling as one of the actions you're willing to take to achieve your goals. Experiment and find a strategy that works for you. You might start by getting a notebook that is specifically for this purpose, a journal that is appealing to you, and one that you will enjoy using. Aim to spend just 10 minutes a day writing in your journal, and don't seek perfection. In summary, set goals that are meaningful to you, that give you a strong sense of motivation and purpose, that are aligned with your core values, and strategize the actions necessary to reach your goals. Now, take time to complete the worksheet titled Setting Yourself Up for Success. That's it for this one, guys. Thank you for listening and for giving your time and talents and taking your leadership development to heart.